Here's a question that will test your completing the square skills. So I'm trying to find a value for x that'll make this statement true. So one of the ways we've seen that you could do that is completing the square. You could try and factor that, but you see fractions and that's just too nasty. I guess you could use the quadratic formula, but again you've got quadratics or fractions, and that might be a little, although this you could write as 1.5 and this is 0.5, and so you could probably do the quadratic formula. However, the question says complete the square. So to do that, let's take and we'll put the stuff with the x's on the left side and we'll throw everything else over to the other side. Now here's where it might have to go over to the side, because to complete this square we're supposed to divide this by 2 and then square it. Okay, so we're supposed to take -3/2, we're supposed to divide that by 2, and we're supposed to square it. Okay, let's do this division first. So -3/2, instead of divide by 2 I'm going to times by 1/2, the reciprocal. Okay, and now to simplify that I get -3/4, and if I square that I get 9/16. Okay, so on this side I have x squared minus 3/2 x. On this side I have 1/2. And now to complete the square I'm going to add 9/16 on this side and add 9/16 on that side. Okay, so on this side I can put my brackets squared, and it's x minus whatever this is divided by 2. And we did that right here. Divide 2 times 1/2, -3/4. So -3/4 equals, on this side I have 1/2 plus 9/16. That'd be 8/16 plus 9/16, or 17/16. I think about be close to that. Okay, so now I've got something squared equals this side. So now I'll take and I'll square root both sides. X minus 3/4 squared equals 17/16. So I'll take and square root this and square root this. Remember to put a plus and minus there. When I square root this, the square goes away, so I'm left with x minus 3/4 equals, on this side, I'm left with plus or minus. I'm going to take care of that bottom thing because I see the square root of 16 is 4. I'm just going to write it like that. So it'll be root 17 over, instead of the square root of 16, it'll be 4. Okay, so now I've got x is equal to plus or minus the square root of 17 over 4. And then if I take this to the other side, it'll be plus 3/4. Common denominator, so I'd probably rewrite it as plus or minus root 17 plus 3 all over 4. In the book they might put the number first, so they might say 3 plus or minus root 17 over 4. Either of those answers would be correct. This one might be more proper, but they're both correct. Okay, hopefully that helps you with that question. That's a nasty complete the square one.